Let's begin by talking about why test automation development is such a crucial part of modern software testing. The key to getting it right often lies in starting with a well-defined pilot project. This pilot might be short, but the insights you gain from it can have a big impact on how the rest of your test automation efforts unfold. It's all about setting a solid foundation so that the larger project can build on that success. The first step in your test automation journey is to clearly define the scope of your pilot project. This means making some important decisions early on. For example, you'll need to choose the programming language or languages you'll use for writing your test scripts. Then you'll want to select the right tools, whether they're commercial off-the-shelf solutions or open source options. You'll also need to decide which test levels you're going to cover, such as unit testing, integration testing, or system testing. And finally, you'll select the specific test cases you want to automate and determine the best approach for developing those test cases, whether it's something like TDD, test-driven development, or BDD, behavior-driven development. All of these decisions will help guide and optimize your test automation efforts. Once you've laid out your initial guidelines, it's time to dive into prototyping. This step is all about exploring different approaches to see what works best for your specific needs. You might create several different prototypes, each one showcasing the pros and cons of a particular approach. By comparing these prototypes, you'll be able to decide which method is the most promising and worth pursuing in the next stages of your project. It's a way of testing your testing strategy, so to speak, before you commit fully to one path. With your approach in place, the next crucial step is defining timelines. Having clear timelines helps you stay on schedule and ensures that your pilot project remains focused. But it's not just about setting deadlines, it's also about monitoring progress along the way. Regular check-ins are essential for identifying any risks early on and making necessary adjustments. By keeping an eye on how things are progressing, you can catch potential issues before they become major roadblocks. As your pilot project advances, it's highly recommended to integrate your test automation solution into your existing CI/CD pipeline. This integration allows you to catch issues early, whether they're related to the system under test, SUT, the test automation solution, TAS, or the overall integration of different tools within your organization. The sooner you can identify and address these issues, the smoother your test automation will run. And as your number of test cases grows, you might need to tweak your CI/CD setup to better accommodate the increasing load and ensure that tests are running efficiently. While technical factors are key, don't overlook the non-technical aspects that can make or break your test automation project. It's important to assess the knowledge and experience of your team members. Do they have the skills needed to succeed? Consider the team structure and whether it supports the goals of your automation efforts. Also, make sure you're in compliance with licensing and organizational rules, which can sometimes be easy to overlook. Finally, review the types of testing and the test levels you're targeting to ensure they align with your overall strategy. These non-technical elements are just as crucial as the technical ones in determining the success of your pilot project. Once the pilot project is wrapped up, it's time to evaluate the results. This is where you and your team, especially the TAEs and test managers, take a step back and assess what worked and what didn't. Was the pilot a success? Did it achieve the goals you set out at the beginning? These are the questions you need to answer to make informed decisions about the next steps. Whether it's scaling up the automation efforts or tweaking your approach, this evaluation is critical for guiding the future direction of your test automation strategy. In conclusion, developing a successful test automation strategy is a process that starts with careful planning and a well-executed pilot project. By taking the time to define clear guidelines, selecting the right tools and approaches, and continuously monitoring progress, you can set the stage for a robust and scalable automation framework. The insights gained from the pilot project are invaluable. They guide you in making informed decisions as you scale up your efforts, ensuring that your test automation strategy is not only effective today, but also adaptable for the future.